Some of you might remember the rather irritated video, shall we say, that I did a little while ago regarding the fact that Need for Speed, the Reboot one, is going to have always online and basically require a constant internet connection even on the single player. Now, we didn't actually really know why this was a thing. We just kind of already knew that we didn't want it to happen because always online is generally terrible. But now, Ghost Games have finally told us why they have actually made this decision, and they spoke in the latest issue of OXM, and it's actually the executive producer Marcus Nilsson, and he said that the reboot builds on the Autolog system, which is an in-game social network that goes apparently beyond connecting players. And he went on to say, quote, "We also have a new snapshot system as well, which is taking pictures of a lot of different moments. They go out to the Need for Speed network where people can like them, and those likes being pushed back into the game as currency, so you get progression from sharing your photos." Now, this will be assigned a value when we actually basically, get the game in our hands on November the 3rd, so we don't actually know what one like equals in terms of the in-game currency, but that is the reason. Now, this sounds like an interesting idea, and the whole idea of an in-game social media hasn't really been used in this particular way. Of course, some games do feature their own ways of communicating with social media, like of course Stick of Truth had what was basically Facebook and stuff like that, but I don't think there's been something quite like this, at least that I'm aware of. Of course, if you've seen this kind of thing before, then do let me know, but mostly I think this is untouched, and it's an interesting idea. However, I feel like this should be an optional feature, and perhaps there should be something else in place for it. But if it isn't genuinely, integral to earning points, blah 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 blah, then I suppose you could just say, oh well, it's optional, because then, well, if you're not sharing these pictures, you're directly, basically, you're at a disadvantage compared to someone who is. So could they really make it optional? There would probably be a way, and I think we'd all prefer that they did, because of course we all know the terrors of always online. I'd love to know your thoughts about this though. It's interesting. This wasn't the reason I was expecting, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Anyway, that's me done. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.